Hey guys, welcome to C++ programming tutorial. I'm Ripon Datto. This is a series of C++ programming tutorials from beginners to advanced level. Today I'm going to discuss about loop, especially for loop. So let's get started. There are circumstances when you want to do the same thing many times. Sometimes you want to print the same words 10 times or more than that, for example. So there are three types of loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. In this course, I will be covered only for loop. This is a common syntax or basic structure of a for loop. For start value, semicolon and condition, semicolon increment or decrement, and there are some statements. Now let's get started with Eclipse. Alright, suppose I want to print 10 numbers. So integer I for I equal 1, I less than or equal 10, I plus plus. System dot out so cout I and line. Now build this project and run it. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, then 10. So this is a loop. You can see this is a initial value, and this is a condition, and this is increment part. Alright, and we can do anything. For example, let's say I have an array x of 10. Now I want to take input from console. So sim xi. In this case we can use from 0 and less than 10. So 0 to 9. Then we want to print it. So I equals 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Cout xi. Okay, run it. So 2, 5, 6, 5, 3, 0, 8, 4, 2, 9, 12. Okay, so this is the number. Two to 12. So using for loop we can even take input. Now let's make a simple project. Like I want to write a project on times table for integer I equal 1, I less than or equal 10, I plus plus. Cout, for example, 10 into I space equal 10 into I and line. So run it and look at. So 10 into 1 10, 10 into 2 20, 10 into 3 30, 40, 50, 60 and so on. So suppose n, declaring n and sin n. So what will be happen? So this is n and this is n. So we can print timetables for any number. Suppose we want to print for 13. This is for 13, right? Or we can print for 15. Yes. In this program you can see integer I is declared within the for loop. That means this I variable, integer variable, is visible within this for loop. So after this for loop, this I is no more referenced or out of scope. You can test it, cout I. Then compiler will give you an error, symbol I could not be resolved. You can run it. There is an error. So that means within this scope, that means within the for loop, I is only visible as it is declared in the for loop. Okay. Now let's make another example. Suppose we want to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 n. We want to solve this problem, solve this series. So we can solve this using for loop. So integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal n, I plus plus. So in this case we need another variable sum, which is initially 0. So sum equal sum plus I. Then we need to print sum variable. That's it. So all the time it is adding I with the previous value, with the previous summation. So run it. For example 10, 55. This is a simple program for understanding for loop, but in real time this equation or this kinds of stuff is not solved in this way, because there is an equation for this series. So I just do it for you for your better understanding. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe this channel and like this video, and you can make a positive comment in the comment box. So see you soon in the next tutorial. Till then, bye bye.